What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So this is a video that I wanted to do while I was pregnant, but then I felt like it was best for me to do it afterwards, so you guys know if any of these things worked. So this video is ways I tried to induce my labor. I tried to bang him out when I felt like it was safe for him to come out. So I'm just getting into it. Now, the first thing, this was actually the last thing that I tried. So, because I really wasn't trying to get to this one. The first thing on the list is castor oil. Castor oil is a no. I have tried it before in my other pregnancies and it didn't work. And I just thought maybe if I tried it in this one, because he went further. He went to 39 weeks. That it would work. No. The taste of castor oil, is disgusting. Like, it's just all going in your mouth. Like, I feel sick just even talking about it. This castor oil is nasty. So for anybody who feel like they tired of being pregnant, or they just ready to see their baby, whatever, do not do castor oil. I drank it. I drank some Coke behind it. And I made sure I drank water, like bottles and bottles of water throughout the day. It stayed down for a couple hours, and then after a couple hours, like I was in the bathroom. I was just in the bathroom. I was throwing up, but I wasn't having contractions. I wasn't like in labor. Like it didn't do nothing but just make me sick. Like, so I would not ever do castor oil again, ever. Okay, the next one is exercise. I was in so much pain at the end of my pregnancy that exercise was just not really an option. I tried, I did try to do exercise, but it didn't really do nothing. A lot of people say do exercise throughout your whole pregnancy, but to be honest, that's really for people who already exercise before they get pregnant. I'm not the type of person who really do exercise, so exercise just didn't work for me. The next one was nipple stimulation. I tried that for a couple weeks, close to my due date. I tried nipple stimulation, and it didn't work for me. When I went to my doctor, when I was exactly 39 weeks, I had an appointment on that day, and I had asked her of things that I could do, and nipple stimulation was one of the things that she recommended. And so I went home and did the nipple stimulation again. She was like, do it for, I think she said do it for 30 minutes straight on each one, and it would work. For me, it didn't work. For some people, it may work, but everybody's body is different. So for me, nipple stimulation did not work. It's something that you can try, and if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It can't hurt to try. The next one is sex. To be honest, like at the end of my pregnancy, like sex was the last thing on my mind. I mean, throughout my whole pregnancy, sex was the last thing on my mind. That's what got me you know, any, but they say sex works because of the sperm, because of the male sperm, you know, can cause you to dilate and, you know, and have contractions and all that stuff, but I didn't really try that one. Okay, the next thing is manicure. I didn't get to try that because, you know, as you all know, we're all on quarantine, and nail salons and hair salons and all that stuff is closed, so I didn't get to try that one. So once quarantine is over, for anybody who is close to their due date, then can try that one. The next thing is eating pineapples. I tried eating pineapples. For some reason when I eat pineapples, it burns the top of my tongue. So I don't even get through a whole pineapple. They say eat a whole pineapple. Cut it up and eat a whole pineapple. But I don't even get through a whole pineapple because it burns my tongue. So that did not work for me. That did not do anything. The next one is drive down a bumpy road or get on a swing. When I drive, when I was driving, I would see, you know, a hump, bumpy road, like a hill that you gotta go over. I go over it a little faster than, you know, regular driving, and it did nothing. That did not do anything for me. Might work for somebody else, but it did not work for me. There are plenty of roads where I stay, and I that have, you know, the bumps, the all of that, and I still, you know, I did that every day for 2 weeks. I would go down those roads every day for 2 weeks, and nothing. The next one was peppermint oil rubbed on your belly. I've never heard of that one until recently, and I didn't try it. So for anybody out there who wants to try that one, you can try it, but I didn't even try that one. Primrose capsules. I don't even know. I might have threw those out, but they're little capsules. You can take them orally, or you can poke a hole in it and take them vaginally. It's 2 orally, 2 vaginally. They did not work for me. I did that for 2 weeks. It didn't work. Also, I drank raspberry leaf tea. That tea is so good. I don't even know how much I drank, but I was constantly drinking on that. And I don't think it really did anything. Because I went to the hospital a couple times towards the end of my pregnancy. And every time I was 1 centimeter. Like, it never changed. And I was constantly drinking the raspberry leaf tea. Because it was really good. I added some sugar and some lemon. And I drank it like a regular drink. I made pictures of it. Put it in the refrigerator. It got cold. And I just, throughout the day, constantly keep drinking it. And it didn't do anything. At my 39-week appointment, my midwife, she did a membrane sweep. You guys, oh my gosh, I never with any of my other pregnancies had a membrane sweep, and I had it with this one. Y'all, I was almost off the table. I was like, okay, now I see why I never got this. Okay, if I was to ever get pregnant again, I would not do a membrane sweep. It didn't do anything. I ended up at the hospital the day that I was supposed to get a C-section. So I still, there was no change. There was no change at all. And so the membrane sweep was like, it was a waste of time. I was in so much pain. When I left the doctor's office, I was supposed to go get my kids when I left the doctor's office. I didn't even make it to my mom's house. My house is closer to my doctor's office than my mom's house. So I called my mom and I was like, can you please have daddy bring the kids to the house, because I'm not gonna make it. I feel like I'm about to boo-boo on myself. Like, I was having contractions and they were so painful. But in the end, they stopped. So I was in pain for a couple hours. Like, I was hurting for like a couple hours. But, you know, contractions wasn't consistent. And then with the contractions, it was also a constant pain. So I was just like all around just hurting. Like I said, I felt like I was gonna boo on myself. I got here, went to the bathroom, and I was just sitting there like nothing was coming out. So I was just like, when my dad pulled up with the kids, like I was hunched over the chair in so much pain. I couldn't. So membrane sweep is a no-go for me. So like I said, I ended up at the hospital on my C-section the day I was supposed to have a C-section. And I found out, because I've only had one C-section, that they would do a vaginal delivery. And as y'all can see, it went great. I had him on the 5th. We was home by the 6th. So all of these, I know I was tired of being pregnant. I know a lot of women out here are tired of being pregnant, and you just feel like you just can't do it no more. But honestly, it's when your body's ready. Or when your doctor feel like you're ready. Because honestly, it came down to when my doctor felt like I was ready. Because they had this induced me. I still wasn't in labor when I went for my C-section. So they had to induce me with Pitocin. So the Pitocin worked. And they gave me Pitocin. I had it in. I was getting it for a little while. For a couple hours. And then the contractions started getting closer and closer together. I started feeling the pain. Till I was like, yeah, you can call Epidural now. Yeah, you can call them now. Yeah. Yeah. So, all these natural ways to induce labor, you're pretty much just putting pain, causing yourself pain and putting stress on your body. Your baby will eventually get here, and it'll all be over. I'm so happy to have my body back and have my baby in my arms. And I just been up doing stuff, and a lot of people like, I can't even tell you just had a baby. Like, you going and going and going. Like, gotta keep going. So, yep, you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys like this video. If not, oh well. I just wanted to let all you moms out there know that I know where you're coming from about being tired of being pregnant or ready to see your baby. But don't cause yourself the pain. It's not worth it. Cause my pregnancy probably could have been a little better in the end if I wouldn't have tried to induce my labor myself. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.